Hey there, movie fans! Welcome to the Blues of January 2021, my first Blu-ray haul of the year. And I picked up some fantastic editions and movies, if I may say so myself. And we start off with two great Blu-ray releases from Synapse Films: The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue and Massacre at Central High. Let's start with this one first. This was written and directed by a Dutchman, René Daalder, who used to work with Ross Meyer. And unfortunately, he died in December 2019 of Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. I've seen another film of his called Habitat, and that was okay. But this one I really like. This is an excellent... Yeah, I had to cover this up for obvious reasons. But this is an excellent little low-budget indie slasher movie. Well, it's not exactly a slasher movie, even though this artwork suggests otherwise. But there isn't any slashing, but it does remind you of one. Oh, let me put it this way. It's a slasher movie with explosions. And there is one particular explosion that was completely unexpected. They're all unexpected, really, but this one, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I was not expecting that. But anyway, let's take a look at what's inside this beautiful-looking steelbook. Oops, was that a nipple? No, that was not a nipple, you perverts. Just your imagination. Anyway, Synapse announced this title back in 2015, and the reason why it took so long is because they wanted to put out the best product possible, and they certainly succeeded in that. There is more information about the production process in this booklet here. Here it is. You know, for example, they had to fire 2 restoration companies because they made the film look even worse than it already was. But yeah, it's definitely... Ooh, that's a very sexy artwork. It's definitely worth the wait, and the transfer looks absolutely stunning. There's an interesting, an entertaining making-of documentary. And it is limited to 4,000, so get it before it's too late. But yeah, this is a fine release. And so is this one, The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue, aka Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. Now, I have 3 different editions of this classic zombie film. I also have the Blue Underground Blu-ray and the Anchor Bay DVD tin case that came out early 2000, I believe. So I don't think I need to tell you that I'm a fan of this movie. And look at the artwork there on the steelbook. That is absolutely beautiful. Here it is. That is very nice. So you have the Blu-ray, the DVD, yeah, the DVD, and this is the CD soundtrack. Yeah, very nice. And it also comes with a mini poster, which is pretty much the same, artwork as the steelbook. And I have a catalog booklet of Synapse, and this is the booklet of the movie. Yeah, this is a very entertaining zombie film from the 1970s. Yeah, absolutely wonderful releases from Synapse. I picked up 2 editions from Indicator/Powerhouse Films, and the first one is this Ozploitation classic, Roadgames by Richard Franklin, who directed Psycho 2 after this film. And there are several YouTubers who made a video about this release, including my good buddy Jeff, aka 101 Bronson. If you want to see more of this release, check out this video. I'll put the link below. And the other one is Buffalo Bill and the Indians, or Sitting Bull's History Lesson, directed by Robert Altman and starring Paul Newman as Buffalo Bill. Now, there's something I'd like to say about this Blu-ray, specifically about the transfer. And the transfer might put some people off, especially when you compare it with the transfer of the Kino Lorber Blu-ray. Here's an example. This is from the Kino Blu-ray. And this is from the Indicator Blu-ray. Now there's quite a difference, isn't it? There are more comparisons between the two Blu-rays on DVDBeaver.com. You can find the link below. And they describe this transfer as the antique appearance. It is intentional, and it hasn't been seen outside of the theater or the original theatrical release in 1976. Now, I haven't seen the movie, and well, I've seen it. I have it on DVD, but I haven't seen it with this particular transfer. But I guess it's like watching a black and white film, you know. Many people don't like watching black and white films because they're in black and white, and they are missing out big time. And, you know, once you're engaged with the story and the characters, you just automatically forget you're watching a black and white film. And I think the same thing can be said about this transfer. It might put you off at the beginning, but once you're into it, you just forget about it. So I would say give it a chance. Let me give you a quick look at the booklet here. There's a Burt Lancaster, by the way. There is a young Harvey Keitel. Oh, is this the real Buffalo Bill? Yeah, I think it is. Yep, very nice. Buffalo Bill and the Indians. Next is this absolute stunning release of the Beastmaster. This was part of my first Finnegan Syndrome order. I'll show you what else I got in a minute. But first, let us feast our eyes on this amazing 4K Blu-ray set. I mean, look at the artwork. That is absolutely stunning. Yep. Gorgeous artwork there in here as well. Man, Vindicator did a great job with this release. And here's the booklet. Look at that. Great artwork. Rip Torn playing the villain in this movie. That is Mark Singer. You know, he was also he plays the Beastmaster, Dar, the Beastmaster, and he was also in V, 1980s sci-fi series. Yeah, very, very nice. And here is the Blu-ray and the 4K Blu-ray. And here is Tanya Roberts, who sadly passed away a few weeks ago, way too young. You know, she was just 65 years old. But yeah, what a release! What a release! You know, I hope that Don Coscarelli's original cut will be found somewhere someday, and I hope they will find it just in time for the 40th anniversary, which is next year. So, fingers crossed. But yeah, this is an incredible release. Vinegar Syndrome did an amazing job with this one, absolutely, and it's still available, by the way. So, get it before it's too late. Here is the beautiful box set of Forgotten Gialli Volume 2. I have Volume 1 as well, and look at that. That is some beautiful artwork on this as well. The movies are... Girl in Room 2A. Oh, there's a different cover art right there. And then you have the French Sex Murderers. And last but not least, My Dear Killer, with George Hilton, and also with William Berger. Yeah, William Berger is in it. Directed by Tonino Valerie, who also did the spaghetti western Day of Anger, and he directed My Name is Nobody. Yeah, that is absolutely nice. Forgotten Gialli Volume 2. Oh, and the other one I got. Now I only wanted to get those two, but then something else caught my eye, and this is a movie I haven't seen in 25 years, maybe longer than that. I saw it on German television, and I remember that I enjoyed it. I'm talking about Action U.S.A. This is directed by a stuntman, and it shows. You know, the stunts and the action scenes are the best part of the movie. You know, forget about the cliche story, the cheesy acting, bad dialogue, or don't forget about them if you like those things. But the action and the stunts are top notch. You know, they don't make action movies like this anymore. But there are some familiar faces here, like William Smith, Ross Hagen, Cameron Mitchell is also in it in a small but funny role as the main villain. And this guy, this is Gregory Scott Cummins. And he's kind of a veteran in the action genre. He was also in Cliffhanger, Stone Cold, and Desert Heat, aka Inferno, with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now this is limited to 4,000, as you can see, and unfortunately it's already sold out. There's not going to be a standard edition. It's just, you know, completely gone. And if you look it up on eBay, you'll see that it's going for crazy money, obviously. You know, the movie is a lot of fun, but it's not worth the ridiculous prices the sellers are asking for. If you can get it for a decent price, get it, or get the DVD instead. I'm sure you can find one for a good price somewhere. But yeah, let's take a look at the Blu-ray itself. There's a small poster inside, the same artwork as this one. And here's the other artwork. But yeah, this was my Finnegan Syndrome haul, my first one, and I'm definitely going to get more of this great company. Next is Possessor, and damn, what a movie. What a movie. A bizarre, bleak, unsettling, visceral, and extremely violent mindfuck. David Cronenberg said that he'll never make another horror film ever again, but we still get new Cronenbergian horror thanks to his son Brandon, and hopefully he will make more of these kind of films. And this is only his second film. I haven't seen his first one yet, Antiviral. I heard mixed things about it, but I am intrigued by it, especially after seeing Possessor. But yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I thought it was amazing. It's yeah, I thought it was an amazing film. It absolutely is. Possessor. And finally, I am one of the backers of this documentary, just like the first one as well. In Search of Darkness Part 2. The journey into 80s horror continues. And they did a really good job this time. The first one was released on a BDR, but this is, this is a legit Blu-ray release with a very nice slipcover. And there's another artwork on the disc itself. Well, not on the disc itself, but on the keep case. And it also comes with a booklet, which is really great. Message to the fans and the backers. And here are some of the talking heads that features in the documentary. I'm sure you recognize some of these people. But I enjoyed the first one, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this one as well. It's 4.5 hours long, this documentary, but yeah, I'm sure it's all worth it. It is all worth it. And it came with some extra stuff like this pin, which is very nice. And it's also come with this art card about the other entry in the In Search of series. This is In Search of Tomorrow, which is the definitive 80s sci-fi documentary. And look at this artwork. That is absolutely nice. And there's more information on that at the back. It also came with 3 posters, so here's the first one, here is the second one, and the third one. So yeah, cannot wait to check this out. This looks really, really good. In Search of Darkness Part 2. And that is it for my January update. I was hoping that I could show you Hellboy 2 and Oblivion, from Everything Blue, but still haven't got it. I still have not got it. Hellboy 2 is still somewhere in the UK since December 10, and Oblivion is somewhere in Italy. I don't know why it's in Italy, but obviously it has to do with the lockdown and the COVID restrictions and all that. But anyway, I hope I will get them very soon. Anyway, I hope you're all safe and well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.